Good day, everyone. This file contains the correct solutions to those items that are answered incorrectly by the other members. So, problem number 1. A vessel in the shape of a cube measures 1.39 meter on a side, is tightly packed with 8 bowls and full of water. All bowls are identical and are in contact with the walls of the vessel and the adjacent bowls. What is the volume of water in the container? So as you can see here in the figure, there is a cube, and inside the cube, there is a bowls which is equals to 8 because each side of the cube has 8 bowls. So in order to formulate an equation of analysis, so we get the volume of the cube minus volume of the 8 bowls, which is sphere. So after that, we just have to substitute the value 1.39 squared, since we all know that the formula of the cube is a squared. 1.39 squared minus the formula of the sphere, 8 times 4/3 pi minus 1.39 over 4 to the power of 3, and we get the answer of 1.28. Problem number 2. Calculate the perimeter of an ellipse if the length of the major and minor axes are 55.29 cm and 28.74 cm respectively. So using the formula of ellipse, P equals pi square root of a squared plus b squared over 2. You just have to substitute the given value in the problem. So substitute all the given value. Pi to the square root of 55.29, which is our value of 55, which is the value of our A, and squared plus 28.74, which is the value of our B, squared all over 2, and we get the perimeter of 138.43.
Problem number 3. So, find the surface area of a spherical loom cut from a sphere of radius 81 cm with a dihedral angle of 30 degrees. So, as we all know, that the formula of getting the area of spherical loom is pi r squared times theta over 90 degrees. So, based on the problem, the given radius is 81 and the given angle is 30. So, by the substitution, we have area of 6,870.6631 square centimeter. Problem number 4. So find the volume of an octahedron with one side equals 36.1 centimeter. So the formula of getting the volume of an octahedron is square root of 2 over 3 times a cubed, which is the A is given, which is 36.1 centimeter. So by the substitution, we have a volume of 22,177.641 cubic centimeter.
Problem number 5. Find the altitude of the solid figure shown below if the volume is 326 feet cubed. So to solve this, we have here the main formula that is used to calculate the volume of a freestone pyramid. And that is, volume is equal to 1/3 times the height or altitude times the sum of the base 1, base 2, and the square root of the product of base 1 and base 2. Substituting the values, we now have 326 feet cubed is equal to 1/3 times h times the sum of 9 feet cubed, 36 feet cubed, and the square root of the product of 9 feet cubed and 36 feet cubed. And then we now get the value of the altitude of the solid figure, and that is 15.5238 feet.
A right pyramid with an altitude of 48.6 meters has an equilateral triangular base with one side equals 78 meters. Find the volume of the pyramid. An equilateral triangular pyramid has congruent sides and equal interior angles of 60 degrees. And the formula for the volume of an equilateral triangular pyramid is 1/3 of the area of the base multiplied by the height of the pyramid, where the area of the base is equal to 1/2 of the square of the base and the sine of 60 degrees. And substituting the values of the area of the base and height, we get the volume of the pyramid of 42,678.078 meters.
For problem 7, the area of a trapezoid is 36 meters squared, while its altitude is 2 meters. The bases have a ratio of 0.8. What is the length of the longer base? In this problem, we are given with the area of the trapezoid, which is 36 meters squared, and its altitude or height, which is 2 meters. In this problem, it asks to find the length of the longer base of the trapezoid. As you can see, this is our trapezoid and this is our base 1 and base 2 and the height of the trapezoid. So in this problem, we will have to recall the formula for the area of the trapezoid, which is 1/2 quantity A plus B times H. Basically, this formula is the average of the two base lengths multiplied by height, and that will be our first equation. Note that we have a ratio of 0.8, and that will be our equation 2. Next, we will have to substitute equation 2 to 1. So we have an area of 36 meters squared, which is equivalent to 1/2 quantity 0.8b plus b times 2. So the value for our first base is 20 meters. For the second base, substitute the value of b to our second equation and we get 16 meters. So the lengths of the bases of the trapezoid are 16 meters and 20 meters. But since we are looking for the length of the longer base, therefore, our answer is 20 meters.
Hello guys, my name is Maria Emi Togonon and I will be here to discuss the last problem in our group in solid mensuration. So here it goes. Find the value of x in the figure below. As you can see, the figure is a circle and it has a center O with two triangles inside of it, and the other triangle has given 12 degrees and 91 degrees. Meanwhile, in the other triangle, we will find the value of x. So how do we approach this? Let's take note that we have, among the circle theorem, we have what we call angles subtended by the same arc theorem, which states that angles subtended by the same arc at the circumference are equal. This means that angles in the same segment are equal. So angle ACB is equal to angle ADB and angle CAD is equal to angle CBD. So, to approach the problem, knowing that there's a similar theorem written this, so that's how we were going to approach the problem. So, by assuming that the angles within the two triangles are equal, so therefore triangle 1 is equal to triangle 2. And so, you have to take note that the sum of the interior angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. And to find the value of x, we have to determine the third angle, that which will constitute the interior angles of one triangle. And so, to solve this, 180 degrees minus the given 91 plus 12 is equal to 77 degrees. And so, this 77 degrees of the other triangle will be equal to angle x, based on the theorem that was discussed earlier. And so therefore, the value of x is equal to 77 degrees. That's all for our video, guys. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching.